Hello YouTube, this is Malizioso. Today I'm gonna be reloading some 9s. I need about 300 rounds. I'm only in the video only gonna be doing 100. There's no need for you guys to see all 300. It's gonna be taking too long. Anyway, I'm gonna be showing you my setup first. As you guys can see, I have a Dillon 650. In my opinion, is one of the best reloading machines in the market. Dillon itself is one of the best brands of reloading machines in the market. That again, it is my opinion. Today I'm going to be using some tight group. I'm going to be using CMJ bullets, 9mm, 115 grains, jacket. Have some biscotti and some milk ready. Lactose intolerant, so I'm going to be having some fireworks later on. Good things that you guys are not here with me. Okay, let me show you my setup. I got all the tools I need in here. I have my Hornady scale, electronic scale, which by the way I have set up for 4.8 grains. I also have my Lyman Turbosonic 6000, which is a great sonic cleaner. I use it for brass, and mostly I use it for my guns parts and the whole gun itself. I use vinegar when I clean brass, vinegar and water. Vinegar is fairly cheap. A gallon is about a couple of dollars at Walmart. Oh, by the way, this is a nice powder that I used to use in the past. This is a Winchester 540. Been using it for almost 25 years. Days ago I went to my local gun dealer and he has, I don't know where he got it, some of these cans, and I saw it and it was a flashback, so I said, I have to buy them. The Winchester 540 was discontinued years ago, but hushed down, I don't know how to say that. Still make it now, but under the name of HS6. It's a slow burning powder for pistols. It's good for 357, 38 supers. It's very good for that. Especially if you have a compensator in your gun. Again, you got some bullets here. I got some 9s, 40s, 45s. Okay, you got some simple grain. That's what I use to clean my my guns. And I have some other accessories here from my Dillon. I have the tools heads ready. The only thing I have to be doing is taking the old one and putting this one in. I have it in 357 SIG, which I don't use that much. That was an impulse buy. I have in 45, 38, 357. I have in 40, and of course in 38 Super. This is my old scale in Dillon. Again, I haven't used it since I got the electronic scale. I have some primers here. I'm guessing about 12,000 primers. I'm not a hoarder. You know what the hell? Yes, I am a hoarder. You can see this is my stash of ammo. It's always good to keep some in the in the back burner. Let's put it. Let's call it like that. Especially last year with this craziness what's happening. By the way, this is 2014 today, March 2014. Last year again we went through a drought spell. It's almost impossible to find anything, but again, that's why it's good to keep a stash. I don't usually use factory ammo, but I always like to keep just in case. I have something in the neighborhood of 1,400 rounds of 223s and 5.57s. I got some 22 TCM for my Rock Island Armory. 22 TCM. I have some 9s, about 800. Some 45, some 40s back there. And of course, this is my stash of reloaded ammo. Okay, maybe 300-400 of each caliber reloaded. Again, you want to go to the range and you don't feel like reloading, so there you go, it's ready. So anyway, today that will be it. It's going to be a reloading 9mm. For now I'm going to let you guys go while I set up the machine. I say everything's ready. I got 300 primers ready to go. I got the bullets, I got the brass selected, nice and clean and deep primed, so it's ready to go, and the powder. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we are back. I'm getting ready. I have everything set up. I got my primers, I got my bullets, powder. Okay, let me put the primers real quick in the dispenser. Alright. Good. Got 100 primers in it. That's how much they hold, 100 primers somewhere at a time. We move the primer holder 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get it ready. Okay, real quick before we go, you want to have a, I always like to have a factory ammo ready, and of course, needless to say, you need to have a chamber checker. A good reloader needs to have a chamber checker. What does this do for you? This simulates the chamber in your barrel. So whenever you reload, you put in the hole. If it flushes completely down, if it goes out easily, means that the bullet is good to go in your chamber. Means you're not going to have any jam. Alright, so chamber checker, you need to have one. This one here, I think is a AGW, I think his brand name is. Has 4 different different calibers. 938, 40 Smith & Wesson, and 45 ACP. As far as I know, it comes in every caliber. Again, you need to have a chamber checker. Real quick before we go, I separated 2 brasses. I don't know if you guys can see or not. They might look exactly the same, but the one on the left is military brass, and the reason why you can tell is because the primer was crimped. They say they do that, they crimp the primer so when they use it in machine guns, the primer doesn't fly out. The problem with that is when you run through these machines, if you don't use a swedger, you're gonna have a hard time pushing the primer in. So I selected all my primers. None of this should be should have a crimp primer. I mean, I checked all my brass, so we should be good to go. I got my brass ready. Let me put it off here. It's gonna be a little bit noisy for a little bit. Should be good to go in just a couple of seconds. I want to tell you a bit how the machine operates. For those of you who have never seen a progressive press working. Okay, come on now. This one has 5 stages. Actually, there are 4 working stages. It's an empty hole in here. That one I think is you can add an accessory so you can check the powder checker. Okay, the first step is going to be putting a brass in the first stage. The first stage is going to remove the primer and is also going to resize the brass. Okay, there you go. Then as it goes down, it's going to move it to the next stage, which when you push forward, that's going to put your primer in. So now you have primer and deprime it, prime it, and size it. The second stage is going to put powder in it. Okay, right now we have it set up for 4.8, 4.9 grade. Okay, so we have powder in the second stage. You want to have a light so you can see that it's actually powder in the brass. Last thing you want is you want to have a squib. Squib is when you have a bullet that has no powder in it. You put in your pistol, you shoot it, the primer pops. The primer has enough power to push the bullet inside the chamber. Inside the oh God. Inside the barrel, I'm sorry. I got a brain fart in there. And but not enough power to get it out of the pistol. So what happens if you rack it back, you put another bullet into the chamber, you pop it, guess what? You're going to have 2 bullets inside the barrel, and it's going to pop the barrel apart, and guess you can say goodbye to your pistol. So it's important you look inside, make sure you have powder. I don't like to go as fast with this machine. The 650 I think is rated for about between 600 to 1,000 bullets per hour. I usually go maybe a couple hundred, 300. I like to take my time. I enjoy doing this. Alright, the next one, again, is empty. There's nothing going on. The fourth one is where you're going to put the bullet. Then when you go up, it's going to push the bullet to the right side. Okay. And last but not least, it's going to crimp the bullet. The crimping is so pretty much the brass is being, you know, pressed in against the bullet, so that the bullet is not loose in the brass. So we had the first one out. Okay, the first thing we want to do, again, is we're going to use the chamber checker and see how this guy do. Flushes now completely, nice and soft. Perfect. So this thing is going to work perfect in any pistol. Alright, let's put some speed in and see if we can get this thing done real quick. Here. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Jam. We're going to put this one up. We're going to use it later. Alright, good deal. At least we saw a jam. It wasn't a jam. Somehow the brass didn't slide to go in place. I don't know why that happened. What we want to do now is we're going to put this one back so we can put some powder in it. This one is good. Alright, check. Yeah, we got primer. We're good to go. It happens sometimes. Nothing bad. Gotta remember to do this one here so we can push the bullet inside. That's the only thing there. Remember to do that again. We're almost there. I'm guessing about 20 more to go. Okay, I can shut this off since there's no more brass in the case heater. By the way, I forgot to mention the second step here, when you put the powder in it. It's also going to open the mouth of the brass a little bit. That's going to help you to put the bullet. Opens it a little bit, so it's easy for the bullet to go inside. You don't want to open, you want to set it up too much. You want to have a little bit over here. You can actually feel that the brass has like an opening. Okay, you don't want to go too much. Again, I forgot to say about the second step. Okay, let's keep going. We're almost there. In a couple of strokes, you're going to hear the alarm going off for the primer. That is going to indicate us that we only have about 12 more to go. There we go. Speaking of the devil, so let me take these off, and let's count to 12. 1. Actually, that's 98, this is 99, and this is 100, the last one that we have. Primer, yeah, I mean the powder, we do have it. Okay, push, and we tried the first one, and we tried the last one now. Again, we get the chamber checker, flushes completely, and guess what? We just made ourselves 100 bullets. What is the cost of this? Alright, 100 primers, you're looking about $33 per 1,000. Nowadays it kind of went up in price. When I bought those, it cost me, I think it was $29 per 1,000. Put taxes at $31 per 1,000. Bullets, this one here kind of expensive. I paid $90 plus taxes, so that would be about $95, $96. You can find it cheaper online for about $85 shipped to your house. Again, nice decent bullets, 115 grains, no bad. The powder type group runs for about $20 per pound. Type group you can do for around 1,500. Every pound of powder has 7,000 grains. 7,000 grains. If you think about that, I use let's say 5 grains to make it even. So that's about 5,000. That would be 5,000 grains. So you're looking at almost 1,500 bullets for a pound. So you're looking at a cost of maybe $13 per 1,000. That is not bad at all. I mean, because here you can get factory ammo. Cheapest I can find is at Walmart. About 26 per 100, which for 100 for $26 you can probably do almost 150, 200 bullets. All right, again, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That was me using my Dillon 650. Please feel free to comment, and if you guys like this video, let me know. I make other ones. I mean, I have some pistols that I wanna put some